I'm Crystal.
I'm Will.
You're the audience. And thank you for joining us today.
Welcome.
We're having technical difficulties again, so these are just for decoration. Once again, hopefully the audio comes through all right. So, today we're just going to do a quick update. We know last week's went a little bit over, so hopefully we can cut it down this week. So today we're doing a few tips on, I'm going to try really hard to keep my face perfectly straight because the audio is actually right over there, and if I turn my head this way it might not get picked up, so I apologize if I fade out. Don't look at Bill. Anyway, we're going to do a couple of tips for surviving isolation with your family.
There is no tips. We're all going to die.
So first off, it's totally normal that you may be feeling frustrated and upset. These are your favorite people in the world, and all of a sudden you're stuck with them, and now you can't even stand to look at them, and you might be confused about that. You might be feeling upset. You might be wondering what's wrong with you, that you're like, oh my God, I cannot look at your face anymore today. That's totally normal. It is 100% normal. It's healthy for humans to have a variety of personal contacts, and when you're stuck with just a few, and it's the same few, not only are your routines being disrupted, but you're also not getting the same stimulus that you're used to. A little bit of background onto that. It's one of the reasons why it's generally considered unhealthy for two people in a relationship to spend all of their time together, just them. First off, it's very, very rare that any one human being is going to be able to meet all of your psychological, emotional needs. People are different. Bill and I are very different. He loves to golf.
Yeah.
I like tabletop RPGs. He's all about football. I'm playing Fallout 4. We're very different people.
Very.
We cannot meet all of each other's psychological and emotional needs.
None. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say none. I mean, not all. Not all. Most, but not all.
Anyway, so it's completely normal for you to be feeling that way. It's 100% okay. It's completely normal. But we're in a situation right now where many of you can't be with all of those people that you would normally. Some people are isolated even before this and have limited number of contacts. So what we've done is we've put together a short cheat sheet of things that you could possibly do to help broaden your social interaction while you're still self-isolating. But I also want to stress the fact that it is normal for you to wake up next to one of your favorite people in the world whom you love with all your heart and go, oh my God, I don't want to look at your face anymore right now.
Hey.
So it is.
I mean, look at this face.
It is a lovely face.
It is.
Yeah. So
it's just the rest of me, she can't stand.
It's totally normal. Don't feel bad. So we're going to have some links in the description for things that you can do, places that you can go to help get some social interaction. The main thing that we're looking at right now, or one of my main suggestions, is live streams. Because you're able to get real-time interaction with people. And ideally, you're going to find a live stream that has to do with a topic that you are interested in. We're going to have a link in the description for a Facebook channel that both of us enjoy, or typically enjoy. Our son also likes it, and he's been watching it 24/7, so maybe not so much now.
Now, to be clear, these are all links to things that Crystal finds interesting and that you may enjoy from Crystal's perspective that will be in the comment section. If you want a list of those channels that do live streams and content if you may enjoy from my perspective, there isn't one.
I've only put one direct link, but there's 2 links to external places that have a variety of different live streams. Now, he is correct. They are mainly gaming live streams, gaming platforms. However, there is a variety of content A friend of mine does a cooking show. Pineapple 606 on Mixer does a cooking show you may find interesting. The channel is mainly gaming. The young lady who hosts it hosts other gamers, but you may find that content interesting. But on both of these channels, there are multiple things. There are games, there are crafts. It is typically video games, but you will find a variety of content, and it's searchable, so you can look for what you're interested in.
On the side note to that, though, I want to give a quick little note here is if you can support a channel or a live streamer who financially, even if it's for the minimum amount, please do so, because remember, they're hurting just as much, if not more, than you are. And if you can't support them financially, be there, like it, subscribe, give the thing a thumbs up, do any of those. I mean, it just being there and saying, here's a thumbs up for you, keep it going, thank you very much, and leave a comment. Those interactions actually help channels so much more than you would, it'd take a long time for me to explain it though, but you need to do something, comment, even if you just say, great content, or good job, or give them a thumbs up. It helps a channel grow in the algorithm. Share it with somebody else who may want to watch that content. Maybe you have a son, daughter, uncle, aunt, grandmother, somebody who might find the content interesting. Share it with them. So now go back to the pre-programmed
No,
information.
that's good. And also on a personal note, a lot of artists they're also isolated. If you find the newer artists out there, someone who you can tell they're new to it, maybe they're not the most polished. We certainly aren't.
I am.
When you find a newer artist, especially younger artists, give them some encouragement, just let them know, hey, you're doing good. And if they're clearly not confident with what they're doing, give them a little boost. Let them know that they'll get there. Artists, I think, especially need a little bit of encouragement in these days.
And even if you don't find anything from our list of suggestions to watch, there's nothing stopping you from starting your own live stream. Maybe you could email a bunch of your friends who know, what you're going through. Maybe your neighbor. Maybe the two of you guys used to get together and have tea once a week. And you can, and they have access to a computer as well. And you could email them, and then you could do a live stream back and forth and invite other people in. And then, build a community that way. I mean, and it doesn't matter what age you are. You don't have to be young, because we're certainly not young. I don't know if you noticed from all the gray hair, but we're not young. And I started my main channel a year and a half ago. And, well, I've a lot of learning curve to it, but you know what? I'm having fun with it, and we're having fun with this because we get to interact with you. So, if you can't find something else out there, start your own.
Definitely. Start your own. Yeah.
Next.
So one thing that we're doing with our family is we're putting together small activity kits once everything arrives. Coordinating shipping is a little bit interesting. Putting them all together, then sending them out to various family members, and then coordinating a time when we're all going to get together on Skype or something similar and put them all together that way. So we're still doing a family activity, even though we're separated by distance. So something like that may also work. So, live streams, activities. We are also going to find 2 links in the description that we've given you. One of them is for free online classes. Now, before we go into this, I want to preface this with, if you do not come out of isolation with a brand new skill or learning a whole new language or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to do anything you don't want to, and it's not a comment on your character if you don't pick up a whole new skill. But if you're interested, there are tons of places that have free classes. Harvard University is one of them, and we have provided a link to their free class catalog. There's a variety of topics.
Likewise, please don't change everything about you. If you want to pick up 1 or 2 new things, 2 new skills, or things you've always wanted to do, maybe it's yoga. There are a million different videos on YouTube on basics for yoga and exercising from all skill levels and all abilities. There is everything from exercising in yoga for seniors with limited mobility all the way to children, toddlers. So if you want to pick up yoga, or I'm using this as an example, great. If you want to pick up, maybe photography or something like that and learn the basics, start off, don't spend your fortune on this, and don't change who you are. Stay who you are and better yourself for yourself only. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want to spend your isolation on the couch eating chips, like this girl, totally okay.
Yeah. All right, next.
Okay, so our last one here that we have is citizen science projects. Now, the link that we've provided is for the Xerces Society. I am passionate about the conservation of invertebrates, so that is that is something that is close to my heart.
What is that?
Invertebrates?
Yeah.
Those are bugs.
Bugs!
Those are bees, arthropods, which are, spiders. Yeah.
Are you a beekeeper?
I am, in fact, a beekeeper.
No, you're not. I am. She's just a person who had the idea, and I'm the actual worker. Just like the queen in a hive, she just sits around and eats chips on the couch, and all the worker bees, like me, do all the work.
Actually, what Bill said just now is factually incorrect. The males in a hive don't do any work. They literally sit around. They don't even feed themselves. They're fed by the females. And the only purpose of a male is to breed, and then his penis explodes and he dies.
I liked my version better. Your version,
However, one thing is that the number of males in a hive can actually be used as an indicator of health. A healthy hive allows their males to live, and a hive that's under stress for some reason, well, you'll find them kicking the males out and no longer feeding them, and you'll have a bunch of dead drones.
Well, I mean, that happens in society here, too. I mean, when the women are, well behaved, taken care of, and they have everything they need, they don't really need us. I mean,
It's okay.
I'm okay.
It's okay.
I'm okay. All right.
Anyway, yeah, so we've provided a link for the Xerces Society, citizen science projects, but there's a variety of citizen science projects out there that you can find. A lot of them are dependent on being able to leave. Leaving your home is still okay. You can still go out, go for walks, look around. It's fine. It's awesome.
Please do.
Yeah, but if you're unable to, citizen science projects may not be a good fit for you because there doesn't seem to be a lot that don't require at least some mobility. So I will look for some, and if we manage to find some, we will update the description with links for those. And that's about it. I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great week.
All right, my turn. So, on the side note, also to add to this, if you feel like you're getting stressed to the point where you may have homicidal tendencies towards your loved ones, you are self-isolating with what? Are you okay? Please. There are several different companies like self-help organizations out there, and we will include those in the links as well, along with the suicide prevention hotline in case you know somebody who may be feeling towards the self-harm. You can then send them the link. But please, for everything, this is going to pass. It's going to take a while. We'll be okay as a society, and yes, things will have to change. We can't keep on consuming and dumping and treating everything like, everything that comes down the line, we've got it. We came, as a society around the world, we became so complacent upon this, and viruses have been here as long and if longer than human beings, and they have been, they've been doing what viruses do. And so all along. So just keep that in mind. It may be a couple of months, but eventually this will pass. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday. Stay safe out there.
You stole my tagline. That's mine. Stay safe out there. Until next time.